Ripper is now scoping, and Kempa's using the rifle.
This should be very interesting. I've never seen Kempa rifle, and I've never seen the Ripper snipe.
Yeah, usually we see Gravity pick up the scope when Kempa's not scoping. But Kempa's a very good player, so I'm sure he can adapt to the the rifle. As the Ripper was actually the original scope for EXXISDAWN.Bravo. So Gravity starts off the round by killing YS, and QN decides he's going to take him out at the bottom of the staircase, evening it out. Both losing a rifleman as QN's kind of playing, and he runs into that nade by Raider. Raider throwing a perfect nade, getting QN caught in that corner.
neverDie in a bit of trouble here as they're down QN and YS, and EXXISDAWN still has their scope up. He's in that 2 connector. From what Ink says, the Ripper was actually EXXISDAWN's original scope before Gravity and Kempa came along, or before Kempa came along. Kempa's going to be taken out by DK here in the middle area. DKM's going to be rotating into that middle area. Raiders pushed up into that spiral, that pillar. M4 is going to push back with DK. I think they're going to rotate 2 from what I see here.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they're going to go 2 as M4 is still playing that middle area. Maybe Raider will be able to get a flank on him.
Seems like it. Raiders pushed up very far into enemy territory here. Raider, I'm pretty sure they're about to see each other here. Raiders come from behind of M4. Will he get the kill? Yes, he will. Raider will get the kill. JS and DK working up that spiral area. The Ripper has an eye on that. Ripper's going back. Raider's going back. The Ripper missed his shot. DK and GS working inside 2. DKM rotating. So is Raider. Bombs going down. 20 seconds on the clock.
Charge set.
In my opinion, Ripper really needs to pick it up. Right now he's 0-4, 4 rounds in. As Raider comes around and gets that nice flank on DK. So DKM is going to go ahead and go inside, and Raider gets that kill, flanking him around the corner.
Big round here, as this could be the momentum shift that EXXISDAWN needs, as they're losing 3-1.
Right now for the neverDie team, we have DK who's 8-1, M4 who's 3-3, QN 3-3, JS 2-1, and YS who's 2-4. So right now DK is just kind of putting neverDie on his back as he's taking all the kills right now. But it's been very good play, very good team play between the neverDie team.
For the EXXISDAWN team, Raiders at the top with 7-3, Gravity 5-4, Don't Kick Me 2-3. Kempa actually just picked up a kill, so 3-4, and Ripper is still at 1-4. M4 is down for neverDie, so 5 players up for EXXISDAWN. Let's see what neverDie can do here. 2 guys pushing it to that one side. Action's gonna go down. Raider's gonna be taking out YS. QN's gonna be taken out by DKM. 2v5 situation, not looking good for neverDie. And like I said, that first round they won could have been the momentum shift as they won this, as they win the second round here.
So right now, EXXISDAWN needs 4 rounds to win in total, so they have 2 out of the 4 that they need.
Yes, they won 6-3. Yes, they won 6-3 on offense, and it's 3-2 on defense here. So they need, 2 rounds. As DK is the first, as the top fragger for neverDie is down, which is really bad. QN will put a shot into Gravity for 4vs4 here. The Ripper and Kempa. The Ripper and Kempa both at 2 site. Can't even speak at the moment. This is so exciting.
The Ripper actually gets a nice pick on M4 at the bottom of that spiral right there, leaving YS and JS by themselves in that 2 spiral, with QN watching the outside middle area. But the Ripper and Kempa are inside of that 2 site right now, as Don't Kick Me and Raider in that 1. Raider's kind of peeking in and out, looking for some kind of rotate or some kind of indication that he does need to rotate. But any rotate is very risky considering QN is right there in that middle. Ripper misses a shot as JS and YS go into 2, but Raider gets a nice nade on QN as Kempa gets YS. JS takes out Kempa, and the Ripper and JS are actually inside together, but EKM is going to come through, but Ripper just says he doesn't need the help and takes out JS as Raider was coming from behind. One more round for this EXXISDAWN.Bravo team, and they'll take the first map on India in this best of 3 grand finals.
As there will be a blur of shots here by EXXISDAWN, as this is not looking good for the neverDie side. They're down 2 members here in the opening round. That was, what, 20 seconds into the round, and they were down 2 members. If they lose this round, EXXISDAWN will be going to a second map. It's best 2 out of 3 here in the finals. Everything's just slow and calm. Raider putting some shots into YS and GS. Raider and DKM will get double kills here, or double. QN's last up, 1v5. Everybody's gonna be pushing him. He's in a tough situation. He's gonna be looking behind him. Doesn't see anybody. He's gonna go get that bomb. I say he should pick up a rifle with that scope. I don't think he can take 5 guys out. He's pushing into that 1 site. Will he get a kid? Raider's down there shooting him. He misses both shots, gets Raider. 1v4 situation. He has literally no health. Going into the enemy spawn. Some shots behind him. Gravity will take him out. And that is it. EXXISDAWN.Bravo wins the first map. Map number 2. Let's get it.
EXXISDAWN.Bravo takes that 10-6 and that India map. So it was interesting to see how Kempa actually dropped the scope for Ripper, and Ripper actually started to play a little bit better and get some kills. I guess he just really wasn't feeling that M4. What do you expect Kempa and Ripper to do? Do you think that they'll keep the same setup and let Ripper scope, or what's your take on it?
On a different map, I'm pretty sure Kempa's gonna go back. From what I've seen, I think the Ripper is a better rifle than Kempa. And I think Kempa's a better scope than him, so I think they're going to flop. I think Kempa was just having a bad time picking the rotates. He was missing too much, so yeah, I think he's going back. But we'll see.
So we'd like to say that if EXXISDAWN does win this next match, that they will take the tournament for the 3rd time in a row.
Yes, indeed.
I'm interested to see how QN will play. I mean, he didn't do so great on that map. Neither did Kempa as the scope-wise, so that's why they switched out. But hopefully, we'll see him pull it through and give us a little bit more action in this next match. So right now we're going through, and it looks like neverDie is going to go ahead and pick dual site for the second map.
This should be very interesting, as both teams are really, really good at this map.
Yeah, it's personally, dual site is my favorite map. I think it's the most even map. It's set up completely for competitive play, just like this. I know it's one of the most well-liked maps, right next to India in this game.
My favorite map, Showdown, but that's just me.
Showdown is an interesting map, a lot of open spaces, but we'll get to that another time.
We sure will.
So waiting to change the map and waiting for everybody to get ready here. Like to remind everybody about the YouTube channel, which is the CGO or youtube.com/thecgo media. Daily updates with interviews, games, tournament information like this. Also check out the forums and give us some feedback on the CGO tourney and stuff like that. Anything you would like to add there, Henry? Before we get this second match on
I just want everybody to know that you're a pretty good shotcaster there, Bat Boy.
I appreciate it.
It's pretty funny that we actually live in the same state.
Yep. Massachusetts. It's a definitely a nice state.
Boston Celtics. Best team ever. Best basketball team ever.
I agree. But I'd also like to give a thanks to Ink and Kerr and the rest of the CGO team. None of this would be available unless they were active and cared about the community like they do. So thanks Ink, thanks Kerr. We appreciate it a lot.
I got some shoutouts here. I got a shoutout from Will Smith 5 for Ray Ray, which is myself. Another shout out from Inhale to Batboy.
I'd also like to say that look out for the CGO website. It is coming soon. Ink's gonna get that underway pretty soon. And I'd like to mention the frag video contest, the Masterpiece Frag video contest. Video entries to end on March 26th.
We also got a shout out from Delrillium to Gravity for being the best European player in the game.
Gravity is definitely an all-around good player. He can scope, he can point man, he can rifle. Just a good player overall. He's also very polite, and he hosts the EU Gravity or EU draft is hosted by Gravity, who's the AVA director over there for the CGO drafts and pugs.
Yeah, he's a pretty well-known character.
So DT Scar says basketball sucks to Henry, and I think DT Scar is definitely confused and doesn't know something good when he sees it.
I think he plays soccer with sandals. That's the issue.
I agree.
neverDie is pretty good at this map. So is ED, or as Ink says, EDB. Which means EXXISDAWN.Bravo, as we're going to see a big push by EXXISDAWN.Bravo into that one site. They're going to be taking top of one. neverDie rotating guys over, a lot of fire going down. Kimpa into QN, M4 into Kimpa, Raider going big on M4. 3v4 situation as everybody's rotating over, action going down at that one site. Everybody's getting lit up, everybody's shooting at each other, nades are flying, birds are crowing, everything's happening. Gravity will take out YS. 2v3 here in favor of EXXISDAWN. JS will even that out. Raider will come in as he's reloading, take him out. The Raider, the Ripper and Raider, Gravity and the Ripper are still up. Bombs at that one site here. DKM has a sliver of health, don't know what he's doing. He's rotating to the 2 site. And actually he's right. Gravity and the Ripper are both rotating in. Bombs down. DK is gonna be flashing in sight. Has a sliver of health. I don't think he can clutch this here.
He's trying to use the binos there, and know exactly what he's trying to do in that situation, and right now I guess he's trying to make the best of a worse situation. As Gravity, if just he hits him at all, it's going to take him out. I'd like to also remind all our viewers that if EXXISDAWN does win this this map, that they win the finals. So it is do or die for neverDie.
But they never die.